EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Niners and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
I think it's fair to say that the trajectory of his career hasn't gone exactly according to plan, but you don't get drafted as the 3rd overall pick unless you have a ridiculous amount of talent. He's bounced around a few places throughout his career. He's had some ups and downs, but when he's on his game, he is as talented a thrower as there is in the NFL, and an impressive outing today could go a long way in making him back a full-time starter.
A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. This one complete to Oliver. Second and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He connects with Jordan Addison. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Darnold to the air once more. That one complete to Sherfield. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick, is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. An even 40 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
To the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. No issues there. This one is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a handoff, Jones, and a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. Again, it's Jones. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2. But looks like this one's going to be coming back. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, on comes the rookie, Will Reichard, to try this Viking field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings go out to a 10-3 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. To throw, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A run. And here's Mason. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. Darnold now to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's a gain of 15. It'll be a Vikings first down. They'll go play action with Darnold. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Darnold. The second down throw is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Darnold. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
On play action, here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Darnold to throw. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Niners offense. And their running back set to go once more. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49ers. So Kittle comes in motion. First and 10. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Purdy gonna put it up again. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
A play fake. Now that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll put Addison in motion. Jones now on first and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On second down, it's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. You don't need much. It is third and inches. A give to Jones, heading right. He's going to have a Vikings first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. To the left side here, caught by Addison. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's complete to Mason. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A throw on the move is caught. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Purdy now on second down. The connection made to Ayuk. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will cut into that lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the... Everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. In the first half, it was the veteran Sam Darnold who had the offense moving. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. A first down throw for Purdy. Second down and 3. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action now. Purdy. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8. Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Guerrero. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Caught. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
On the ground is Mason. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Purdy works out of the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
And this is the challenge that these top-end tight ends present, Mike, to defensive coordinators. They have to make a decision. When I play man coverage, do I trust my linebacker to defend him one-on-one? Do I need to bring a secondary player or an extra corner down into the coverage? That's a tough matchup. They're either too slow or they're too small. There's very few guys around the league that can do both, and the quarterback saw his match.
He is in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. throw it up to him and let him do the rest.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Chandler now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw, Purdy. He's got his big tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A best friend for a quarterback, a tight end. Big target down there, Greg, and he's able to secure it for the score.
And down here, Mike, it's not real complicated. What you're trying to do is find space, find a window to the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open and catch it.
On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll stick to the ground. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. They'll run here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going
Here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. 1st down and more. He's inside the 35. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Second and a yard. They run it once more with Jones. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Again, it's Jones. Ooh. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
A run. And here's Mason. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Niners first down.
And what a clutch throw here on third down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points, extend this lead. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock, leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Really nice job there by Grenard. And think back to last year, Mike. He's coming off a career-high 12.5 sacks in 2023. Now he decides to sign with the Vikings this offseason. He's hoping to take this defense to another level. And so far, it seems like this marriage is working out just fine.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Brandon Powell, the veteran, back to take this one back. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. This one complete to Oliver. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Handoff here, up the middle. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. He'll run. This is Mason. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Chandler now to return it. He'll He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Darnold. He'll go right and find his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. To throw again is Darnold. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. And they're going to do that with excellent field position. First and 10 now from the 36. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
For this?
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Are they even paying attention?
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.